based on degree. If exponent of variable is 1, then that polynomial will be considered as linear equation. But here one point more, in two variable, so here letters would be 2, x and y, like that, lm, like that. Okay, so here meaning of linear equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 7, like that. From here try to understand. There are what? We are not understanding polynomial. So linear equation, which means exponent of a given variable should be 1. You can see here exponent of a x variable is 1, exponent of a y variable. So you cannot say that that this is linear equation. No, this is equation in two variables, but this is not a linear equation. Rather, it is what? It is quadratic equation because of exponents of a given variable are 2. That's why. That's how you will identify. Now, in this case, exponents of a given variable is 1. 1. That's why this given polynomial is a linear equation. Okay, linear equation. Now, this is considered as a coefficient. This is a variable, which means it does change in a system. Variable coefficient number are those numbers who are with the variable in multiplication. Plus, minus, division, multiplication are mathematical operators. So this is equivalent. That's why we say equations 7. 7 is also it is also considered because here x raised to power 0 is a hidden. Meaning of this is already you are aware. It becomes 1. 7 multiple 1, 7. So here you are clear that if exponents of a given variable is 1, then that polynomial will be considered as a linear equation. Now one point is more, what we have this equation has two variables. First is x, second is y. That's why we can say this is equation, this is linear equation, which is in two variables. But we cannot say that this is linear equation because this, rather than saying it linear equation, it is what quadratic, because quadratic, which means exponents of a given variable is 2. Is how much? 2. So you are clear? Okay. So 7 is a constant number, which is a fixed. It does not change in any state. So 7 is a constant number. It is also known as a fixed number. Now we have to convert this in this form. So we have to decorate this in this form. And question can say that what is A, what is a B, what is a C. So don't get confused. A is also number, B is also number, C is also number. But C will be constant number, A and B will be coefficient numbers. A and B will be coefficient number. You can say A is with x variable, B is with y variable. That's why I am saying A and B are coefficient numbers. So you can decorate this in this form of 2x. Okay, this is as it 3y. It can be taken this side. It can be shifted this side. This will become 0. Now this is plus and this is minus. We can decorate more. 3y this and minus 7 0. Okay. Now it is in this form. Now from here question is saying find this. So you can find in place of A is a 2, in place of B is a 3, in place of C is how much? Minus 7. That's how you will answer. So we have this first question, and the question is saying decorate it in this form and then tell us that what is A, what is B, what is a C. You can tell. So 2x as it 3y, and this will be minus 4.37 in this side, minus 4.37. So here 2x plus 3y, we are applying plus here, and this will be 37. Okay. Now what else from here? Now this is in this form. Okay, we can tell A is a 2, B is a how much? B is a 3, C is a minus 4.37. That's how you will answer. This was very easy. Now let's take some more questions based on this. Now next is x minus 4 is equal to root 3y. This is okay. Now we can decorate it in this form of x and this minus root 3y. So here y is not in under root. Y is not in under root. This is a separate like that. Root 3 multiple y. Okay, like that. So here this is minus 4. Okay. Now it can be written as like that. Okay, plus minus 4 like that. Clear? Now this is in this form. We can tell A is 1, B is minus root 3, C is minus 4. C is minus 4. That's how you will find. Next, third question. Third is this is we are going to decorate it 5x minus 3y minus 4. Okay, you can decorate it more in this form. So 5x plus minus 3y. Okay, and then this minus 4. Clear? Here A is a 5, B is how much? Minus 3, C is a minus 4. That's how you solve. 4 is what? 4 is the same, so it seems difficult. It seems difficult, but it is not difficult actually if we observe carefully. Then 2x, this will come this side, then it will be minus 1. We don't know. In place of a 0, then we will apply 0. In place of a c is a 0. This is 0. Now we can decorate more like that. So minus 1 plus 0, 0. Now A is a 2, B is a minus 1, and C is a 0, like that. So it seemed difficult, but it is not, actually it is not difficult. You have to observe carefully what can be done by you. Now next is what? Question is saying write a given polynomial in two variables. For example, this is x is 5. This is given to you, and you have to write this in two variables. How will you write? You would say this is x. We don't know y is what. Then 0y. Okay, and this will come this side, then it will become plus 5, like that. So this is a linear equation. R into variables is into variables, you can say. That's how you will convert any polynomial into variables. So second is what? Y is equal to 2. Okay, y is equal to 2. Now here we don't know x, then just we will apply 0 with x. 0 multiple x, it will be 0. Now y, this 2 is equal to 0. Here is equal to 0. Now it is a final answer. So we have written this in two variables. X is one variable, y is the second variable. Now next question is, in the statement, what is question saying? It is saying that the cost of a notebook, there is a notebook and cost of that book is how much? Is a twice of the price of the pen of a pen. So not price of notebook is, let's say 5, then pen would be how much? 2 multiple 5. 2 multiple 5. Write a linear equation and we are going to convert this into linear equation into variable. So here we can say price of a notebook is what? X variable. So price of pen would be what? Y variable. So price of notebook is, so the price of the cost of a pen is twice of notebook, like that. We are converting it into two variables, this 2 and plus 0, like that. So this is we have converted this statement into linear equation in two variables. That's all. Let's understand this again. It is saying that cost of book is something, okay, is something, but cost of something else is two times. Okay, so this is something and cost of something else is two times more. One time more, you can say 2 times more. 2 multiple x, 2 multiple y. Now next is what? Can you tell me solution of linear equation? Solution of linear equation. How much solutions can be found of a linear equation? Then answer will come infinity. Okay, infinity solution. So it will happen in the case of linear equation. So linear equation has infinity solution. There can be found a lot of the solutions in the case of linear equation. It does not have a finite solution, okay? And some question will be based on this. So I am erasing it so that I can write next question. Find 4 different solutions. Okay, we have to find 4 different solutions of a given linear equation. How will we find? It is also saying that 4 different solutions of this same linear equation. Now it is very easy, I am telling you. So 4. first you write whatever is given, x plus 2y. We will start up from 0 till the infinity, but question is saying just for a different solution. So here let's write a variable in one side, only one variable. So here one variable is in one side. So 6 minus 2y. We will put a value of y from 0 till the infinity, but 4, only 4. Again I'm telling. So we can make box to represent 4 solutions or different solutions. 1 x comma okay. Now what else? If we put 0 in place of y, then what will happen? So 6 minus 0, 0. No. 6 minus 0, 6. If we put how much? 1 in place of y, then what will be? X. So first y is equal to 0. Okay. So x minus 2 multiple 0. So 6 minus 0, it will be 6. Now next, this was 1, this was 1. Next is y is equal to 1. Okay, x is equal to 6 minus 2 multiple 1. 6 minus 2, it will become how much? 4. Clear. So we can write that when y in place of y is 1, then x will be 4. So this was the second solution. Now third, y is a 2, then x will become 2 multiple 2. 6 minus 4, it will become 2. So in place of y is a 2, then x will become 2. Okay. We have found 3 different solutions of this linear equation. This was the third. Now next y is equal to 3. Then what will happen? X 6 minus 2 multiple 3. You can see. So y is a 3. Then x will be 6 multiple 6. It will become 0. This will become 0. X will become 0. You can see. So we have found the 4 different solutions of only a given linear equation. Okay, that's how you will find too much different solutions of a linear equation. That's all. Even you can present this at on graph. Do you want to see? When we will plot these coordinates, then there will be a linear line, a straight line, because of equation is linear. That's why equation is linear. I want to show you a presentation of these coordinates on graph that will make a linear line. And if equation is a linear equation, then it will always form a straight line. Now y, okay, no problem. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Till the you can go till the infinity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. Now y is a 0. X is a 6. So x is a 6. This is 1 point is here. Okay. Y is a 1. This y. So x is a 4. So this. So we are here. Now x is a 2. This, and y is also 2. This. We are this. Now y is a 3 and x is a 0. So here you can see. You will draw a line that will contain all these 4 points. So as you are looking, this is forming a linear line. So it will happen when the equation is linear. When equation is linear, then it will happen. Okay. So all points will contain on a single line. In linear equation. So that's how you can plot. Even you can 6, 0. This was 6, 0, and this was 4, 1, and this was 2, 2, and this was 0, 3. Okay, that's how you can plot any coordinates on graph to visualize. Now let's move on next. Next question is what? This is done. We will plot other coordinates of other question. So next is what? Next is two different solutions of a given linear equation. Equation is 4x plus 3y is equal to 12. Now we can create a box xy. Okay. Now here 4x 3y 4x 12 minus y 12 minus 3y. We are putting a single variable in one side, which is x. 12 minus 3y upon 4. Now, when we will put 1 in place of y, then what will x be? So here 12 minus 3. Here, if you don't want to put a fraction, if a fraction is coming as a x, then you can move ahead. You can take a next number. You can skip that number, okay, that fraction. Now, I want to plot. So here, when y is 1, so here we multiply 1 upon 4. So 4 minus 12 minus 3, it will become 9 upon 4, which is a fraction. You can put 2. Hold on, 0. What about 0? So yes, it will give a exact number, which is 3. So we can say if y is 0, then x will be 3. But if y is 1, then x will not be a simple number. X will be fraction, as we saw right now. Now y is equal to 2. Then what will happen? So 12 minus 3 multiplied 2 upon 4. 3 to the 6 and 6. So again 6 upon 4 is a fraction. No, 3. What about 3? 3 is a 9. So 9. 3 upon 4 is again fraction. 4 3 is a 12. So yes, it is giving 0 in place of x. So y is a 4, then x will become 0. Okay, we can plot these coordinates on this graph. If you wanted to see, don't worry, I would show you. So here y is a 0, x is a 3. Here 1 point is here. Y is a 4, but x is a 0. So here this is line. This is line of this. Okay, so you can add 3, 0. and 0 comma 4, 0 comma 4, clear, 0 comma 4. That's how you can plot. Now next question. Now next question is what? We have to find the two different solutions of the given linear equation. Equation is something else. Now equation is something else. So equation is a 2x plus 5a is equal to 0. And we have to find two different solutions. So here we will create a box. Okay, a box. Now, minus 5y and x minus 5y upon 2. So y is a 0, then what will happen? X will become also 0. Okay, x will become also 0. So y is 1, then what will happen? This will be remain as a fraction. So 2, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, then it will be, so x will be minus 5 when y is a 2. So minus 5, here you can see minus 5. So 1 is here, and second is minus 5 and 2 here. So like that, okay, like that. Okay, like that. That's how I plotted this coordinates. Now next question. We have some questions. First question is saying, you have to tell that this given statement is correct or not. Y is equal to 3x plus 5 is a linear equation. It has a unique solution. Unique which means one solution. But as we understood that a linear equation does not have a limited solutions. Rather, it has a unlimited solution. So it is a false. This statement is false. Clear? Now second is what? Equation is the same, but next is, so this was false. It has a unlimited solutions. Second is only two solutions. But again, this is false. Because it is what? It is a linear equation. It has unlimited solutions. Third is what? This is the equation, and the third is saying third is the sign that this equation has an infinity solution. Yeah, this is right. You can say this is true. Okay. So we have accepted three equations. Now next is something else which will be very interesting. Question is no, we have given a coordinates. We have given a coordinates. We will put, as we know that 0 is in place of x and 2 is in place of y. So we will we know that x is 0 and y is 2. We will substitute value of x, value of y in this equation. And if this is equal to this, then we can say it has what? It will have unlimited infinity solutions. So question is saying that you have to find is the given equation is given has the given equation, this equation has solutions or not. It is saying has this given equation solutions or not. So we can say when this will be equal to this. So next is what? Next is x minus. So x is 0 and 2. So 4. So minus 4 is equal to 4. No, this is not equal. Both are not equally. So we can say it does not have solutions. It does not have solutions. Finally, we would say it does not have solutions. Any solution we can say. Any solutions. Now next. Next is 2, 0. X is 2, y is 0. Okay. Now we will put value of this in this equation. So 2 multiple 0, 4. Again 2 is equal to 4. This is not equal to. Then it does not have any solutions. Now next is third coordinates is given 4, 0. X is 4, y is 0. Now we will put this in this equation. 4 minus 2 multiple 0 is 4. So yes, it has no. It is equal to, both are same. So it has solutions. So it has solutions. Next question is we have to find a value of k. So this is question, and in this question is the same find the value of k, where x is given, y is given, and a linear equation is also given. You have to put a value of x, value of y in given linear equation. Then you will get a value of k. That's it. Now let's put. So we have given what? 2x plus 3y is equal to k. 2 multiple 2, 3 multiple 1, k. Okay. 4 plus 3. K is how much? 7. So finally, this is answer. That's it. That's how. That is what is the final answer. That's how you will do. You will find. Now next question. Next question is what? Here I would like to write. Now this is the question. It is saying that you have given a point, and it is asking that how much such equations can be how much of such equations can be there. So here find the equation of the line on which it lies. So can we say if x is 1 and y is 2, so of course when we write x plus y, then it will give how much this side? Of course 3. 1 plus 2, 3. Similar, 2x minus y. So here what will be? If we put 1 in place of x, if we put in place of 2 in place of y, then what will be here? So according to this given, we will have to find a number that will be here. So 2 multiple 1, 2 minus 2, it will be 0. It will be 0. So like that you can find many equations. That's how you can find many equations. For example, 4x 2y. Then what will be here? What will be that number here? So here 4 minus 1 and 2 minus 2. Again this is 0. What something else, brother? Something else. Not joke. Now what else? So this is, let's say 2y. Okay, 2y. Otherwise 12y. Something different. Now 10 ones are 10. Okay, it is a 10 minus 12 2s are 24. How much? Minus 14. How much? Minus 14. So here will be minus 14. So such equations can be a lot of where x is 1, y is 2. Now next question. Question is what? If the points 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation, this is question, and question is saying that find the value of a where coordinates is given to you. with the equation. And A is a coefficient number. We have to find. We have to find. Now, whatever is given, we will write 3, 4. Where x is a 3, y is a 4. Given is what? 3y ax plus 7. Now, we will put 3 in place of x, we will put 4 in place of y. 3 multiple 4, 3 plus 7. 12, 3a plus 7. 12 minus 7, 3a. 3a. So here 5 and 3a. So we can say it is how much? 5 upon 3. A is how much? How much? 5 upon 3. This is the final answer. This is final answer. So that's all. Just take a look. I will take some questions more. Now some questions based on circle. Based on circle. Based on circle, okay? Now we have this question. And figure is given by the questions. Now we have this given figure. What is it saying? What is it saying? What is the question saying? In the given figure, ABC is a right, so ABC is a right angle triangle. Yeah. With AB is 6 centimeter and AC is 8 centimeter. A circle with the center AC, where is S? 8 centimeter. A circle with the center O has been inscribed inside the triangle. Here this is one triangle AOB. This is one triangle BOC. This is second triangle AOC. This is another triangle. Another triangle. Inside the triangle, okay? Inside the triangle, you can see there are three. There are three triangles. Calculate the value of radius. We have to find what is the measure of the radius. The radius of the inscribed circle. This is circle. Now from here you can see what area of triangle AOB plus area of triangle AOC plus area of triangle BOC will be equal to area of ABC. ABC. Are you understanding something? Not. Whatever is given you can write. AB is 8 centimeter, whereas AB AC is so AB is how much? 6 centimeter, whereas AC is 10 centimeter. AC is 10 centimeter. Clear? Now AC is 10 centimeter. If question is like that, then what can be done? First we can find area of a triangle. And question is to find a measure of radius. That's it. Don't worry. So here base, then height. Height is how much? Height is how much? 8 centimeter. Base is how much? 6 centimeter. For triangle ABC. So triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. Here area of triangle ABC will be how much? 1 upon 2. Base is how much? 6. Height is, so 2 3s are 8 3s are 24. So this is area. This is area of triangle ABC. Now we are going to find area of this triangle AOB. So area of a triangle AOB. 1 2 upon. So here height is what? OD, which is R. Okay, and base is 6. It will be 3R. 3R. Okay. Now area of a triangle, another triangle, OBC. 1 by 2 multiple R. So R is a height for this triangle. Now base is a 10. 2 5s are 10. It will be 5R. Now next that is last. That is last. Area of triangle AOC. AOC. Okay. AOC. 1 upon base is how much? 8 centimeter. And R is not given. So 2 4s are and 4R. Can we say 3R plus 4R plus 5R will be equal to 24 centimeter. 24 centimeter square. Okay. So we have a linear equation. So 3 7 12. 12R is equal to 24 centimeter. So 24 upon 12. 12 2s are okay. R is, so radius is a 2. This is a 2. This is a 2. This is 2. Finally, We have found measure of radius. That's how you will find. You will find. Okay. This was, you can say, this was a understanding question. Next question. We have a triangle which is inside a quadrilateral. Let me write the question. This is what is a question. This is exact question. This is exact question. Write this question, we will solve it together. It is saying in the adjoining figure, we have given figure, a circle touches all the four sides. This side is touching this circle, this side, also this side of a quadrilateral. Yes, this ABCD is making a quadrilateral shape. So whose sides are AB is 6 centimeter. Okay, this is 6 centimeter and BC is 9 centimeter. BC 9 centimeter. CD, where is CD? 8 centimeter. Find the length of this. This we don't know this measure of this. Okay, so we are going to find. Now how to find? How to find? We know that this is equal to this and this is equal to this. Okay. I am not saying that we don't have what angles. Instead, we have a measure of sides of a quadrilateral. So, can we say AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC plus BC? It is universal truth that opposite that parallels sum of parallels will be equal to sum of another parallel lines. Okay, so AD is given how much? 6. CD is given 8. 8. Okay, 8 is not given. We have to find this. This is given, which is of 9 centimeter. Now from here, we will get a measure of this. 14 minus 9. 80. So 80 is how much? 5. It is a 5. Okay, it is a 5. So sum of this side will be equal to sum of this and this side. That's all. Next question is, this was very easy, and it's all about understanding the question. It's all about how are you understanding the concepts before jumping on questions. So how are you understanding the questions and concepts? You get this question? We have a internal point. Now, look this question. So here we have a external point which is at P. There are two tangent lines B and A. We have to find angle OAB. How to find? A to B. We know that this is a perpendicular to PA. Then it is forming how much? How much? 90 degree. Okay, we can say OAP is how much? 90 degree. Otherwise, you can say OA is perpendicular to PA. That's why angle OAP is forming 90. Reason is perpendicular. Now, if it is forming 90 degree, then can we say that angle we will subtract 90 from this. What are you understanding? So here angle OAB is not given. OP minus angle OAB will be what? What is it saying? So 90 minus this. 90 minus this. This is also 90. This is also 90. And this is also 90. Okay. This is also 90. We can say angle where? OA. You can, this is a T. This is a M. So angle OAT is equal to 90. So we can say angle OAP plus angle OAT plus angle OAB is 180 degree because of linear pair. Sum of this angle, sum of this angle, sum of this angle will make how much? 90 degree. But we know that OAP is how much? So we would say angle 90 minus angle OAT and plus angle OAT plus angle OAB is 180. This will get cancelled out. Angle OAB 180 minus 90. OAB is what? OAB is forming 90. How is it possible? How is it possible? It will not form 90. Another method. We know that this is 90 and this is 90. This is 90. What is 90? This is 90, but this is making how much? 90. So 90 it will become 180. It will become 180. So what's happening? We don't know this is how much x, because here this is not passing the center. This is x. We have a triangle. In triangle PPA. So x plus x 50 is forming 180. 2x plus 180 minus 180 minus 50. So x 130 upon 2. 2 6 and 2 5. 2 6 and 2 5. 65. This is a 65 and this is a 65. Okay, now here we can say this is what? This is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. So x is a 65. So here angle BAP plus angle OAB plus angle OAT will make 180. This is how much? BAP. BAP is a 65. This is not given. That is what we have to find. OB. And this is given angle OAT. So this is 90. 180. Okay. OAP 180 minus 90 minus 60. 90 65 5 50. So 155. This will be 180 155 5 and this 7 2 25. This will be 25. So meaning of this answer is that this is a 25. This is how much? This is 25. This is 25. Okay. Now So even you can check. So sum of this, and this will become 180. That's how you will find 25 is the final answer. Some questions. Some questions. Question is saying the number of potassiums that can be so here you have to answer the number of potassiums, how much potassiums can be drawn from a external point to a circle. This is a circle and there is an external point. Now you are already aware that from external point to only two potassiums can be drawn. So two is the answer. Answer is 2. Clear? How much? 2 potassiums. Now next is what? Next is like that. Next is this is figure, and we have here this one, this is this cube. Now this is figure and question is saying what? QS is a diameter, OS is a radius, OQ is a radius, OQR is a tangent, OQ is a something else. OQ is a something else. And we have to find OR. OR. So here we have to find what is the measure of OR, where QR is given. QR is 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter. This is the second question. QR is 4 centimeter. SQ is 6 centimeter. So from here to till here is a 6 centimeter. Okay. So we can find that if diameter is a 6 centimeter, so radius will become 3. So we know that this is a what? Hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. This is a base and this is a perpendicular. So 16 plus 9 will be what? OR. So 25. OR, okay. OR is equal to 5. So meaning of this answer is OR is 5. OR is how much? 5. OR is 5. So this was another question. We had to find OR where diameter is given, which is 6 centimeter. OR is also given, which is 4 centimeter, and radius we had found which was 3, which is 3, and the question was to find measure of OR. Then we have found measure of OR is 5 centimeter. Now next question. Something else. Question is what? This is figure. This is figure. And question is saying that here we can see we have to find a measure of this, which is what? This is hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. This is base and this is perpendicular. So we will subtract this from this, will give measure of OQ. OP. We can say 22, 24, 24. 4 4 is 16, 1, 4 2 is 8, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, 6 7 5. 576 plus 49. So 49. So 5 11 2 6. So OP will be under root of 625. It is what? OP is a 25. OP is a 25. So we were right. We were right that OP is a hypotenuse. OP is a hypotenuse. Okay. So finally, OP is what? So you would say OP is 25 centimeter. So this was third question. Now next question, which is very interesting, you will enjoy. It's about a parallels. How much parallels can be drawn as a chord line in a circle? This is question we have given for options. Now, this is complete question. This is complete question. Question is saying that which of the following pairs of lines in a circle cannot be parallel? Cannot be parallel. If there is a circle, okay, this is a circle. Two chords. You can take two chords. Any two lines which are chords in a circle will be parallel. We can see this line is a parallel to this line. Okay, so two chords are parallel in circle. So what about this? A chord and a tangent. This is a chord. This is a chord and a tangent. So not this about. This is a tangent. Okay, this is a tangent. You can see, yes, a chord and a tangent. It is not saying two tangents. A chord and this is a tangent and this is a chord, and both are in parallel. So of course there can be formed parallel lines with a chord with a tangent. In this, two tangents. I think yes, two tangents. Yeah, you can see these are two lines that are parallel to each other. So here, two diameters. There is only one diameter, and there are two diameters. This is one diameter, and second, whatever you wanted to take. So both are intersecting to each other. So the two diameters cannot be parallel lines in a circle. So two diameters, okay, this is what two diameters will not be parallel in circle. Rather, these two diameters will intersect to each other. These two diameters will intersect to each other.